Hi guys, my name is Megan and today I've got some of my favorite criminally underrated books for you. Right, so today we're talking all about some of my favorite books that don't have a whole lot of reviews on them or ratings, so let's go ahead and just dive right in. First up is going to be one that is a perpetual recommendation from me. It's one that I love to pieces and I'm shocked that more people haven't read it, and that's going to be the Therapy Game manga series. This is following Minato and Shizuma, who have a one-night stand after meeting at a club and getting drunk, and in the morning Shizuma doesn't know who Minato is, doesn't know why he's there, he doesn't remember him at all, which sends Minato into a little jealous spiral. And it's also about Shizuma coming to terms with his bisexuality and realizing that he kind of does actually like Minato, and they butt heads a lot, but also they're really, really sweet together, and just they're one of my favorite manga couples, and I would love if more people got into this series. This one is definitely not for those under 18, but like, it's a wonderful idiots in love that don't realize they're dating to lovers, and it's so good. It's one I would highly recommend. Next up was one of my favorite books that I read last year, and that was In Repair. This is following Nathaniel, who is just trying to reinvent himself in college. He's trying to figure out who he is, while also dealing with some trauma that he has regarding a childhood sexual assault that happened to him. So he's trying to deal with that, trying to figure out who he is, trying to make new friends, and just having a normal college experience while falling in love for a non-binary person, having a little bit of a mental breakdown, just trying to find himself. It's one of my absolute favorite books that I've read in a very long time. It's one that I would highly recommend. Next up is a book I don't really shut up about, and that is the Scapegracers series. This is one of the most underrated YA sapphic, like witchy book series out there. It's following Sideways Pike, who is kind of a loner. She's a lesbian. She is a witch, and the popular girl clique hires her to do some magic for a Halloween party. So things go wrong in a very spectacular fashion, but Sideways gets a whole bunch of new friends out of it, and like the popular girls kind of adopt her or try to get a girlfriend. They also start getting their own magic, they form a coven, and they start going after Christian nationalist witch hunters. So one that I would highly recommend. It's super queer. Next up I have Smash and Grab. This is the first book in the Relic series. This is following a bunch of dinosaur shifters who, yes, I did say dinosaur shifters. This is one that I haven't really shut up about since I read the first book. It's following these dinosaur shifters who have a vigilante fossil retrieval service thing that they're doing. So basically anytime a fossil is kind of like in danger or trafficked, they go after these fossils to return them to their home places or put them in the hands of museums. So this first one is following Dalton, who is a Utah raptor shifter. He's kind of a pink punk golden retriever basically, and he is after a fossil that is being trafficked by the mob. He ends up picking up a paleontologist that was working up on this fossil, and it's them going on a road trip adventure, stopping at roadside attractions that have dinosaur themes to them and like falling in love over the absolutely ridiculous adventures that happen in this book. And it's one that I'd highly recommend. If you love Jurassic Park, if you love dinosaurs in general, this is the one to go for. And last but not least is Free from Falling. This is one of my favorite books that features a trans main character. This is part of a larger series, but this one can definitely be read as a standalone. This is following Matt, who is a slightly autistic hockey player, and it's also following Sydney, who is the trans frontwoman for an up-and-coming alt-rock band. They have a mutual friend in common who is one of the main characters from the other series, and they become super fast friends the second they meet, and there's like sparks of something more, but they don't want to break this friendship that they have until like they really start not being able to be apart from each other. And it's really sweet. It's full of trans joy, and just like, it's so happy and like lovely, and it's one that I would highly recommend, and it's so underrated, and it's one of my favorite books ever, and I would love if more people read this book. So those are some of my favorite criminally underrated books. Do you guys have any books that you think are underrated? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button. If you haven't already but would like to, go and hit the subscribe button, and if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys.